Good morning. I'm Helen from Georgia, and I'm out here in my yard this morning on a beautiful sunshiny day. No clouds in the sky at all. I don't see anything but blue. No clouds. So what does that mean? Probably absolutely nothing. They can come up here, but I don't think it's going to rain today, and I don't think they're going to come any clouds and bring any rain today. So I think I'm safe today out here in the yard without having to worry about the rain coming. But it's okay if it does. I can go up there on my porch and let it rain out here because we could use it. You know, it's kind of dry. But it's such a beautiful, beautiful day. I've been cutting grass. I've been, Lord, cutting grass all over the place. that's well, it's not as bad as pushing, but it's pretty rough on your hands and your arms to guide and turn that thing around, you know. Oh, y'all, I'm talking so much. I have y'all some coffee. Have a sip this morning. Enjoy it. And come on up here so you won't miss anything. Y'all are my YouTube family, and we all can get together out here, and I can talk and y'all can listen. Y'all can talk out there, but I may not be able to hear you. But sometimes I probably know what y'all thinking. So, anyway, my flowers. Oh, this is my butterfly bushes and a few zinnias that they are kind of getting raggedy looking. Oh, there's a hummingbird. I thought they were gone, but there's one. I don't know where he's going, but my hummingbirds are still here, but they're gonna leave in a shortly. I'm sure. They probably, most of the time, they're already gone by now. It's almost the last of September, and they come in March, like early March, and then they leave in September. Maybe a little bit in October, but not usually. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day to be outside, and the trees are green, and my trees are not shedding yet. They're still green. Oh, I see a hummingbird way back there. They're here, and I wish they'd go on because they need to go wherever they go, because it might turn cold, and I don't guess they want to be flying by themselves. I don't know if they fly by themselves or in groups or how they go back to South America or wherever they go. I really and truly don't know where they go. But anyway, I wanted to tell y'all, somebody sent me a message and asked me about my hair. Y'all, they said, what style is that you have? Who fixes your hair? What do you put color on your hair? Do you ask a lot of questions about my hair. I think I told this before, but I do my own hair. I cut my own hair. I don't put any color on it whatsoever. I never have in my life put color on my hair. It used to be a little darker than it is now, but it's got some gray in it, but it's not solid gray. And I've been cutting hair like since I was a little girl. Since I was little, it was in me. Something about cutting. It was in me. My daddy was a barber, And I think he had the same ability of hair doing, because when we lived way in the country, I don't know how they knew my daddy could cut hair, but they found it. I don't know how they found out he could cut hair. But anyway, he had those clippers that no electric, because we didn't have electricity in that old house. It was just like a 2-room, a kitchen and a big room, not a big, but a room with a fireplace in it. And I guess a bedroom was somewhere in there. We didn't have electricity anyway, what I was getting at. He had some clippers, and I don't know where he got them. I was like only 4 or 5 years old, you know, I was little. He had some clippers that you mash them together like, and cut. I'm sure it pulled too. I'm sure them blades didn't cut clean and like they do now. But anyway, people would come to our house like on Saturday afternoon and ask my daddy to cut their hair. And he would go out there and get a chair, and he'd go out there and cut their hair for them. And I guess he had the ability, and I must have got it from him, because I didn't get it from my mama, and my sister didn't cut hair. She never done her own hair. I always cut my hair. I cut my mama's hair. I cut my sister's hair. All. And when we lived in that little old house, used to, people had chairs, wooden straight chairs that had cow hides on the bottom, and they would skin a cow or however they done it. They got the skin off of the cow. I guess they killed a cow and they saved the skin. And they would lay it out and let it dry and soften it up enough to spread it over the seat of a chair. And they would cut the skin like in strips. They'd have little strips on the sides, you know. And they would tie them up under there, and that was what we had for chairs. Those cowhide bottom chairs. I know some of y'all probably, what in the world is that? But you know, some of y'all older people, and if y'all ever lived in the country or in the, you know, long time ago, like 1938, 40 or 41 or 2 or whatever, way back then, they had chairs like that, and I guess they made the chairs. They had the wood, and they put the backs on it, and they put the legs, and they put that cowhide over the seat part. And I wanted to cut hair back then, y'all. I don't know why I did. I wanted to cut hair, and I would take the chair that the cowhide was on, and some of the hair on that cow would be kind of long, and I'd turn that chair over, and I'd get my scissors, and I'd cut that hair off of them on the back side where it was tied together. There'd be hair sticking out on there, and I'd get my scissors, or get my mama's scissors or something, and I'd cut that hair. So I know it was in me then, something about hair. I know it was, but and when I got a little older, my sister wore her hair short. Well, I cut her hair real short, and I cut my mama's. I mean, and I done my own, and I would roll. I would well, when I got older, you know, I take, you know how you used to get your hair and you'd get a little tiny piece and you'd wrap it around up there and stick a pin through it and to curl your hair. Mine was never really straight as a board, but it's got some natural, a little wave in it. But y'all, I know that I have the ability to do that from somewhere. The Lord gave me this talent, I guess, and He must have gave it to my daddy but he went to school and learned how to be a barber. And he had a shop and he cut hair and he had electric clippers then. he could go all over your hair. He never cut my hair, but I had girl hair, you know. He cut me in hair. And I cut Cody's hair. I cut my children. I cut their hair. They never went to the barber shop. So I just have a hair ability, I guess. And that lady wanted to know what style my hair was. It really doesn't have a name. It's just a Helen style. It's just my style that I don't know. I just, and I cut on my hair all the time. I'm doing something to it all the time. If something don't look right, I cut it off. And I put my own perms in. I have a mirror like up here. Then I have a mirror back here. And I look in that mirror and roll my hair. Oh, good gracious. It takes me an hour or more to roll my hair. Then you got to put your waving solution on it. And it's running all down in your face, all down in your eyes and everywhere. Trying to see how to put it on the rest of the curls, and stuff running all in your eyes. Just about put your eyes out. But anyway, then you have to wait like 20 minutes or whatever, and then you rinse it off. Rinse all the waving solution off. Then you have to put something else on it. You have to put neutralizer on it that stops the waving from curling anymore and holding the wave that it's got. Lord, y'all. But I've never went to the beauty shop and had my hair done. But one time I did that one time. 72, I think, or 1. Our family was going to have a picture made, and I wanted my hair. That back then, oh, you had big hair. Oh, it was, and I done that too. I done my hair, and you get a comb and you tease all that, put tangles in your hair. And I wanted my hair to look good in that picture. So I went over to a beauty shop that a friend of mine, it was a friend of mine's beauty shop, and her sister, they worked there. And she done, oh Lord, I was really tender-headed when I was young. And I reckon I'm not very tender-headed now, but my mama used to, I would get a brush. My mama tell me to go wash my face and comb my hair, and I'd wash my face and I'd get a brush and I'd just brush over the top of my hair, and I didn't I didn't go through to the skin or nothing. Because I was tender-headed. It hurt me for somebody to pull my hair. Well, on Saturday morning, my mama, she'd say, "Come here, I'm gonna comb your hair." Oh, good gracious, I'd start crying. She got them tangles out of my hair. I'd just go over the top of it, you know. I didn't bother with under here because I didn't want to hurt. I was tender-headed and I didn't want to pull my own hair. But Buddy, she would get it on Saturday morning because she worked, and I'd go to school and I wouldn't. That was back when I was pretty 8 or 9 years old, I reckon. I don't know, but boy, she'd get them tangles out of my hair, and I'd cry, and and she would braid my hair. She could braid, and French braid, what you call that stuff. She started up here, and she'd go all the way down two braids from up here to back there. And she would, how I can't even do that. I can't braid. I mean, nobody's ever taught me how, and I guess I never wanted to learn that much, because I had boys. I didn't have girls to, if I had a girl, I might would have tried to learn how to braid, because my mama would take my hair and she would braid it, and when she got through, my eyes would be like this. I couldn't even close my eyes was slanted because she had my skin pulled so tight back there. But it would stay. It would stay a week. I guess, I don't know. It didn't come down. I'm telling you that. It was but I think I was telling you something, and I don't remember what. I got off the subject, I think. But oh, my daddy. No, I told y'all that he. Anyway, whatever it was I was telling, I don't remember what it was. Maybe I'll think of it. I don't know. But anyway, I've just always cut my own hair, except that one time I went to the beauty shop to get it combed. She didn't cut it or nothing. She just combed it, and Lord, that woman was rough. I think that's what I was telling. She was rough with my hair. Oh, she was just. I was down there about to die. She was pulling my hair. Oh, gracious alive. I didn't go back no more. I didn't. I mean, that was the only time, and it like to kill me too. And when you got ready to wash it and redo it, you had to comb all them tangles out, and that's one thing that I was when I was little, I didn't want to do. I didn't want to tangle my hair to get tangled up and have to comb it. Oh my goodness, y'all! I know y'all never heard of stuff like this, but and sometimes, y'all, when I'm doing crazy stuff, I think about, not crazy, but a little bit ridiculous. I know y'all probably don't remember a lady on Facebook, on TV. Oh, she was on TV, yeah. She had a show, and she cooked, and she made all kind of stuff. Let me have a little bit, and let me rest my mouth just a tiny. Wet my whistle. Anyway, this woman, I like to watch her because she was a little bit dingy like me, She would make stuff and have flour everywhere. She'd be spilling stuff, and she's a little bit one time she was making let's see, what you call that stuff, meringue, egg whites. You put sugar in it, and you put I think you put cream of tartar in it, and you beat it, and it's fluffy. And she was showing that when you make meringue, you could tell when it got done because it would stand up in peaks, and it wouldn't. It would stay. And she was going to show how it was, it was right because it was standing up and all. And she took It was in a bowl about this big around. And she took that bowl and she said, now I'm going to show y'all it's ready, because if you hold it up, it'll stay. It won't come out. So she picked that bowl up and she put it over top of her head, and that meringue fell out on her head. Y'all, I laughed so hard. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. But and I guess maybe people might have liked her because she was a little bit dingy. I don't know, but that was a fun. She wasn't expecting that meringue to fall out on her head, I can tell you that. She thought it would stay up there, but it didn't. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to Natalie Dupree was her name. She might be on some of them old shows. I don't know, but that's the funniest thing I think of. Anyway, are y'all having coffee? And I got to get to my project here. I get to talking, and I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. See how I sort of, I relate to her a little bit, because she's a little bit. But she didn't worry about it. She just went on and done her show and spilled stuff everywhere and talked. And anyway, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to do. Oh, y'all, did I tell y'all about my flowers? My shirt's trying to fall off one side. I think I'm sitting warp-sided. This is zinnias, and this is my butterfly bush. They're blooming, and I'm telling you, the flowers are getting very hard to find. Some that's pretty, and they're really. I got to cut some down because they're about bloomed out and they're not pretty like they ought to be. So I'm probably gonna cut some of them down and for the winter, and not try to grow anything. Well, it's hard to grow anything in the winter anyway. But y'all, there's still not a cloud in the sky. Not the first. That's unusual, you know, because it's never a pretty blue sky. But it's a pretty blue sky today. Pine trees and butterflies still flying around. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing here. Let me have a sip. Another little bit of coffee. I hear an airplane. What I'm going to do today is, what I'm going to try to do today. Y'all, sometimes I have a little difficulty. But anyway, I'm going to make another flower pot out of, what's that stuff? Mortar mix that dries in 30 minutes. I haven't tried this yet with that stuff. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to make a flower pot. I'm going to put it down in the mortar mix. I'm going to make it kind of thin, a little bit thinner, and put it down in there, and I'm going to make a pot with a draped mortar mix flower pot in 30 minutes. Oh, I'm going to try to make that. I never done this, and I don't know how it's going to go. You know how my stuff is that sometimes it has a mind of its own, and it does what it wants to, and it don't do what I want it to. But I'm gonna go over here now and start fixing my cement, my mortar mix, and get ready to start that. So I'll be right back. Don't go away. Oh, y'all, thank y'all so much for subscribing and sharing and clicking the bell and thumbs up. And watching my videos is a blessing to me. Y'all bless me all the time. I'm so, so blessed. Y'all would not believe how blessed a person can be in an old age. I am one of them. I am so blessed. Thank y'all so much for what all y'all say and do. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Let me get started here. I've got these old towels that I'm going to cut, use it to drape. I'll show you on the next one. I didn't show y'all how I folded it. I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. This is the first time I've ever tried this. I've used other cement on some of this kind of stuff, but I've never used this quick. So I don't know how it's going to do. Okay, this is... I'm going to cut two like this, because I don't know if one's going to be enough. I'm just experimenting again, y'all, and y'all know how my experiments go. Okay, here's another one. Here's an old towel. I folded it in half. Then I fold it in half again. I know y'all gonna have old towels that you've had 100 years, and they're good for scraps and you know, stuff you need to wipe your hands on and throw away. So that's what this is. It's scrap that okay. Now let me see if that's gonna work. Oh, I got to mix up my... Where's my pan? Oh, here it is. Y'all can't keep up with nothing. Okay. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I don't know much. That's it. Okay. I don't know how much. Let me put my gloves on. I'll get everything together sometime today. What time today, but there's no breeze hardly blowing. But that's okay, I'm not hot yet. Give me time. This is a measuring cup that measures 2 cups at a time, so I'm putting 2 cups I'm going to put 3 cups of mortar mix. 3 cups, that's half of that cup. And a whole, okay. Let me move this stuff and let me get ready. Where's my stirrer? Here it is. I might not better put the water in there yet. I got to get my... Okay, I've got a lot of plastic bags, and I'm going. Y'all don't know what I'm going to do, and I about don't know my own self. I'm going to stuff this thing here. With bags. What I'm doing now is I'm putting plastic bags in this plastic bag. I'm doing something this time that I'm sure I can get out. This is not gonna... I'm not going to have to burn nothing out. I'm not going to have to chisel nothing out. I'm going to tie it up. I heard someone talking the other day about people were not giving plastic bags in the grocery store anymore, but they are in my town. Okay, I'm going to pour my water in there. You know, I've not tried this style of stuff in here before, and I don't exactly know, but all I know, one thing I do know, you have to work fast. I do know that. I'm going to lay some of these pieces in here. Y'all, I don't know if this works on cloth or not. I really don't. This is just something to see what it does. Did I tell y'all this is a messy job? Oh, I got cement everywhere. I've got the stuff on here. I'm going to turn it over if I can. It's not really completely hard. It's going to be, I guess, but I want to. Where's my string at? I'm gonna leave that stuff in there for right now. The plastic, I'm gonna leave it in there for right now. I'm gonna mix up a little more. Y'all, I just got to let it dry now. Some more. I think this cloth has slowed it down a little. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry some more. Y'all, you never know what you're gonna run into and how it's gonna do till you try it. I'm gonna let it sit here a while longer, and it's already, some of it's, well, I put a little more right here because I didn't know if it was getting hard or not, but oh, I think it's beautiful. Oh, so I'm gonna go in the house for a while and let it harden some more, and I think it's beautiful. I didn't know if this was gonna work or not because, and I thought to begin with it wasn't gonna work because, you know, the cement that I mixed before was piled up together in a, you know, and it got hot. And as far as I can tell, this is not hot. But this is a completely different setup. This is cloth and it's soaked in this stuff. And I don't even know if it's supposed to be like that. I don't know if it even works like that. But it's getting hard, so I'm gonna let it sit out here a while longer and let it dry more in the sun. Maybe it'll, oh, I think it's beautiful. Oh, something new. I've never done this with some mortar mix, and we're gonna see how it does. So I'm gonna turn the camera off because the sun's right over the top of us and it's getting my camera hot and it keeps cutting off. Oh, that is awesome! Made with old towels that's too old for anything. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, y'all, I've decided to take this bag out right now and not, I know I can get it out, but I'm ready to take it out where it'll be drying from inside. I'm gonna have to take some of the bags out, I guess, to be better to do that than to try to pull the whole thing out at one time. I use these bags. I put trash in them, and I put flower pots in them sometime, I do different things with them. I don't throw them away because I use them and I save them. When I get a good bag, I save it. I'm a saver. Okay, I think that's the last one. So, let me... Oh! Look good there. Look, y'all. All right. Now the bottom can get dry because it's uncovered and okay, I'm going to turn it off again. I'll be back sometime whenever I think it's dry enough. Okay, y'all. I'm back out here. I went in the house and ate me something and came back out. And I have decided to touch this up. I'm not going to call myself painting it over. It's going to be a touch-up job. And it's dry. I'm just going to touch it up in places. It's not going to be like painted solid and all that. You know, it's going to be just a touch-up. And y'all know I go to the hospital this evening and pray for the sick people and the doctors and the nurses and the people that work there and help everyone out. I'm gonna just touch this up with I want it to look old, and I think it does. I put a little purple and blue on here just to, I don't know. Y'all know I can't do much sitting down. And I could change my mind any time now, you know, about what to do and all that. But I want it to look old, and I think there's no doubt that it looks old. What y'all think? I want it to look like something that's been here a while and is still here and it's still usable. But I just wanted to put a little touch up on it. It's not going to have much paint on it. It's just going to have a little. It's not much. I just want it to, I don't want it to look new. I decided I wanted to put something on it that looked like moss a little bit. See, I never really know exactly what I'm going to do. I just sort of go along and do what it looks like it needs. And I mix my colors, whatever. Oh, good gracious. I'm sitting. What's wrong with this chair? Y'all, I changed my mind a lot about, well, a lot of the times I do, because I can't decide exactly what I want, and I sort of know in my head what I want, but up a little more. But I think that's going to be fine. I know one thing. I know that when I get through doing something, there probably ain't gonna be another one like it. Oh, unless somebody makes one. Oh, it's so pretty. I am so proud of it. I think it looks old. And that's what I'm going to go in the house and wash my hands and let this dry. Won't take long. And I'll come back and show y'all what else I'm going to do to it. One more thing. Okay, y'all, this is some succulents. I think that's what they're called. Around here in the little corner, it's a planter that I put these in here a long time ago, and they have grown and grown and grown. And let me tell you, they don't have to have dirt. They don't have to have water. They can lay on the top of the ground and live. So I'm gonna put some of these in my new pot. So let me pick some. If I can hold a camera with one hand and Look at there. Is that pretty or not? I don't know how many I'll need, but the cold don't hurt them. They stay around here year around, and they don't get hurt by the cold weather. Right here. So, and the leaves that fall off will make other plants. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My goodness alive, it's getting warm out here. Okay. All right. I bought some moss from the Dollar Tree for $1. And I'm going to put some moss in here. I'm not going to put dirt. I'm going to put, because this stuff that I've got does not require dirt. It requires just air, I guess. You know, it doesn't. I've had them around here. On the ground with nothing, no, I mean, it's just, they don't have to have dirt or water, because I'm telling you, I've done it, and I know that's true, because I see it growing around here, just laying on the ground. It doesn't turn brown and die. Okay, I've got that in there, and this, okay, let's see. I really and truly don't know the name of this plant. I don't think I've ever been told. My mama loved plants, and she had these, and I think this was some of hers that she had, and I don't really know the name of them. And I've got some little artificial succulents right here that will grow just like these right here. They don't require water. I'm gonna let that be it. Beautiful. Okay, y'all. There it is. This is my final project, y'all. I think it's beautiful, and I'm proud of it, and it looks old. That's what I wanted. I didn't want it to look brand new. I wanted it to look old, and I think I've achieved that. I think I know how to make things look old. But anyway, it's so pretty, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm proud to know I'm proud to know that this mortar mix works with this, like towels. This is old towels that were needed to be in the trash, but I save things like that because I'm using stuff like that a lot. You wipe your hands and you don't keep stuff that's messed up real bad. You keep it so you have something to wipe your hands on. And did I show y'all all the way around? I don't remember. Y'all, goodness gracious. How pretty! I'm through with this project. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching and staying out here with me. And it's kind of got hot this afternoon. It got a little warm after it got afternoon. It got warm. So I'm gonna go in the house when I get through with this and cool off. It's awesome. And I want to thank y'all again for watching my videos, subscribing and sharing and clicking the bell. Thumbs up for helps me, I guess. I don't really know what helps too much. I don't know too much about this stuff. All I know is I get out here and try to make something that I think looks good. I'm gonna say y'all all have a blessed rest of the day. And hey, my little kitties and my little puppies and all the little people that watch me. I think my birds are, I don't know where they are. They're not here right now. They saw a dove field back over there that have been shooting and stuff. I hope none of my birds don't fly over there because they're fat and sassy. And I know somebody would like that bird, but I don't want them to shoot my birds. But anyway, y'all all bless, have a blessed rest of the day. And I guess we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.